We have here the second video in the series where I'll be opening Young Jedi packs from each set. If you missed the first one, go into a bit more detail about what I'm opening, but we'll start out with our Menace at Darth Maul. I don't know if I'm going to take care of the wrappers as much as I usually do for Young Jedi. And I believe the rare card is this one, if the last video was any indication. I think this is an error. It's supposed to cost one. Yeah, otherwise it'd be way too good. Destiny 5 free deploy, and it's better than a regular blaster. Maybe we'll see one of those come down the wire. Okay, yeah, so regular blaster, it would be, this might be the dark, no, that's the light side version. But yeah, if this didn't cost anything, then it would be clearly much better than the regular blaster. This is kind of a rough card. I mean, it adds 2 to Qui-Gon's power and as a 2 destiny, and as an uncommon. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot better stuff to use. Destiny 6 is kind of neat, and I think there's a card that lets them fight with Subalba, which could at least be interesting. But otherwise, filling your deck with a bunch of 6s might not be too bad. And then we got a Panaka. I like Panaka, so that's a good start. Definitely not the best card in this set, but an interesting one. My uncle would play Captain Panaka decks a lot with his low deploy, and then you put his blaster on him, he'd be 6 power plus a destiny. So a lot of senators in this Coruscant set. A dark side card for people at the Jedi Council Chamber, kind of cool. How yeah, kind of like you're ambushing them there, they don't expect it sort of thing, so you get extra power there. Also, a lot of the light side characters get bonuses there, so that's one of the ways to really maybe take advantage of them trying to exploit that side. Nice, I like Rico Lee. Sith Infiltrator. Okay, or a battle card with R2-D2. I do like R2-D2. I don't know if I've used this card very much, but R2-D2 is one of my favorite characters from Star Wars. And our rare is, I think it's an R2-D2. That's funny. Okay, that's fun. Not the best pull ever, but could be one of my favorite pulls ever, just because of how much I like these cards. So that was fun to see. R2-D2 decks aren't that competitive, but they're a lot of fun, and you can put a lot of high destiny cards in there, and maybe put the herd on. So yeah, even though this is the Naboo set, there's still characters from pretty much every planet in all the sets. Oh yeah, I was going to put the rare last. We'll see if we get any foils in here. I kind of bought these all secondhand. I don't know if anybody cares about Young Jedi foils enough to have picked through them, but you never know. This would be interesting if you're playing an Amidala deck, and yeah, just the idea of having to deal with that after you play an Amidala deck, which is kind of a high destiny deck. I can't imagine wanting to use this one. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the game is won by planets more often than running out of cards in your deck, but that seems like it could be playing with fire. There's a Handmaiden. P59. Interesting how he's an uncommon, but a cool card. And, okay, Qui-Gon and Queen Amidala, or Qui-Gon and Padme. And then a Battle Droid Squad. These are kind of cool. I guess there was just too many light side heroes, so they had to kind of balance it out with squads for the dark side. Otherwise there wouldn't be enough, mid-power, mid-damage characters. Oh. I think the rare's the middle card in these ones. It is cool that it works with any character fighting a tank. Gotta wonder if they got too powerful. A character-specific weapon is pretty interesting. He's actually a common. Remember buying packs from Target in those. They had like kind of a fake-looking Queen Amidala on them, and remember getting him in one of those packs a long time ago. Okay, neat-looking card, and then a guy can use 2 weapons. Losing no breakthrough, and our rare card is a character. It's power. Oh, okay. It's OW01. I think he's the one that was in charge of cleaning up Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon's, what they thought were going to be their corpses. The last pack of Boont I opened, the rare was on top, so I don't often do this, but I'm gonna try to open it where I can't see the first card. It's kind of an awkward way to open a pack too. Okay. And then we'll put the rare in the back, assuming that's what it was. Okay. Remember playing as him in the pod racer game. Maybe we'll see his pod racer here. Kind of looks like it has claws on the front. Okay, that's interesting. Add power bonus on your turn. All these Anakin's friends. Pulling cards out of your deck, that wasn't super common for young Jedi, but in this set they just went, oh, there it is. That's always fun. So yeah, it's got the light green with the, what kind of looks like claws on the front. A lot of interesting stats in that game. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. That might have been the first non-Sega Genesis game I ever owned. Alright, and our rare is Jira. Okay, so she lets you go get any Anakin's friend, but man, 2 damage? I mean, maybe it's nice to have her in there to... oh, I don't even know. Maybe you really want a specific Anakin's friend and you hold her in your hand and wait and then deploy her and get it so you can get that specific weapon you need. I don't know. But, you always want a good card in the Boonta Eve pack, but I did enjoy this one, getting the R2 and his battle card right next to each other in the same pack. So, thanks for watching. I hope you tune in for more Star Wars videos.